Nation, welcome back. This is why the Raiders drafted Keyron Crawford. That is the episode of today. That's what we're going to talk about today. But before we do that, a quick mention of the channel. Please hit the likes on the videos. Hit the subscribe if you have not done so. This channel cannot grow without your help, Raider Nation, and anyone who loves football in general. Because yes, from time to time, I will link the Raiders to other teams, particularly during the on season when they will be playing other teams. But once again, please like and subscribe to the channel. This channel cannot grow without your help. So let's get started with some quick news. Lucky Tassi is moving to DT, defensive tackle. I made a short video on that last week, so check that out on the channel. But yeah, Lucky Tassi, the international pathway player from Australia who played rugby, he's moving from offensive player, which is what he was last year, to defensive player, which is what is going to be going forward. Secondly, mini training camp just ended. According to reports, everyone's looking good. Keyron, in fact, apparently worked so hard one day, exhausted himself so hard one day that the coaches kind of just let him rest the second day. So hopefully that's some good thing there, nothing to worry about. Jamar McCoy, you saw him running, taking punts. So again, he seems to be good. So maybe he will start during the season. We'll see how that goes. And with that, let us begin speaking about Keyron Crawford. So, and I'm gonna start right away by just showing you the good about Keyron Crawford. This was his stats last year: 5 sacks, 9.5 tackle for loss, 36 total tackles. Okay, he is 6'4", 255 pounds. So he has a size, he has a height, and he has a length.
Roberts flips to the left side.
That right there, just right off the bat, that's one of the good. That's one of the very good things about Keyron Crawford. The way he got around the defender. This was quick, really good in his hands. Boom, he's in. Okay, that's one of them. We'll keep going.
Range or okay, you'd want to pick up a little bit more. I'm surprised it didn't to the same side.
And he does do that quite a bit.
And it's intercepted. Flags are down.
That was actually kind of a neutral play, but he does seem to have pretty good use of his hand.
They like it. Yeah, they're leaning forward, aren't they?
Let me turn the volume down on this because it's gonna. I don't want it to disrupt that. Yeah, just let's not do volume. Okay. There is one weakness though with Keyron, and I'm gonna get to it right now before we move on to other type of stats. Okay, because there is one major weakness, and it is this. So I'm gonna bring up another defensive end. Just kind of watch a couple of their play. Let's just go with Myles Garrett. Why not? He's the best in the league, so why not? He's the best in the league, so let's just see what he does to separate himself. All right, so this is a couple plays of Myles Garrett. I trust you can find him. He will most likely be making the sack. So, okay, you saw where you came from, right? Okay. So you saw where you came from. A very similar type of play to what Keyron just did. Okay, it looks very similar. There is one little difference that you're going to start seeing, even in that play, but it does look very similar, right? It just got around the defender. Okay. That's another play. He made the sack. You're going to start seeing it pretty quickly here. And I'm going to show you other plays just to show it to you. Okay. Okay. That's 2 plays. I think it's enough. You'll see. And I'm going to explain after I move to another player and kind of show you what they do. Who's another player? But don't worry, I know you're thinking Max. We'll get to Max. I'll get to Max. But for now, I want one more person. What's his name? The Green Bay from Dallas. Was it Dallas? From Dallas, Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons. Yeah, Micah Parsons. Let's just watch a couple of his plays. Just a couple of his plays. You see him? Yeah, you see him coming. Number one. Okay, that's one. You're seeing it, right? Okay. I'll show one more. I didn't even see him coming in that time. I didn't even see him coming in that time. Micah Parsons also is, I don't think Micah Parsons is 6'4", right? He's not 6'4". Okay. I think that's enough. Okay, now let's go see Max Crosby. And let's see what our boy can do. Well, Tyree Wilson is not on the team anymore, but Tyree Wilson made the play that time. Nice. Oh, good swim. Okay. Show a couple more. I think Max Crosby is 6'3". I think Max Crosby is about 6'3", about 245. I think is what Max is. Okay. Okay. Let's show one more. And Max is going to be a little closer to what Keyron can become. Okay. I'm going to show one more. I'm hoping that happens all season. Well, let's just tear the Ravens apart. Why not? They deserve it. Boom. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try and look for just one more here. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be enough. Now let's go back to Keyron. And you'll see right away the strength, but I also think you're going to see the weakness. Boom. This is the Micah Parsons type of play. You saw that. That was a Micah Parsons type of play, right? With a good bend, low to the ground. Boom. Right there, nothing that O-line can do. Skip that play. And here, this next place where you're going to start seeing the biggest weakness. Right here, you're going to see the biggest weakness. Okay. He did get to the quarterback. However, late. There's a reason why he got there late. Right? That's a tight end. 81. Is that a tight end? That's at least a tight end. A big slot wide receiver that's blocking him. So, okay. See that good shed there? That was a good shed. Right? Everything still looks good. Right? Again, there's a reason he was drafted. Everything still looks good. Good shedding. Good shedding. The more you watch Keyron, what you're going to start noticing is he doesn't have a lot of power moves. Power moves meaning he doesn't force the defender backwards enough. Okay, so Keyron didn't play football. Didn't start playing football till high school football. Till senior year in high school. He started playing football senior year in high school. Before that, he was a basketball player. Hence, the good use of hands, even good use of legs. However, there's not a lot of pushing back of the O-line. Now, Now, people are going to tell you, some people are going to tell you that what you're looking for in a defender, in an edge, is good use of hands because they want to get around offensive line. But I just showed you in all of the other clips. Fine, go ahead, rewind it and watch it. For a defensive end, the first thing you have to do is to put your shoulder pads into the O-line or put your hands into the O-line and just push them backwards. Create some leverage, create some space, or just attack them, usually with your dominant shoulder, and put it right on their chest and just kind of drive them backwards. If you do that, you're going to disrupt the run first and foremost. So if anybody tells you when it comes to edge, stopping the run doesn't matter, it's a complete lie. It's just simple example. If all you can do is just rush the passer, guess what? I don't have to worry about you to the third, till it's third and long. Period. That's it. If that's all you can do, I don't need to worry about you to the third and long. When it's third and long, then I'm gonna have a specific plan for you. We're talking about Yannick Ngakoue. Yeah, he was good rushing the passer, so he was usually only in there for third and long on third downs. However, that didn't get very far, and even with that, Yannick Ngakoue was a freak show of an athlete, and then his body no longer had the speed. But Yannick was never known for being good against the run. Okay, the problem with Keyron is if you don't incorporate power plays into your rushing abilities, you're not gonna. The highest you're gonna get to is Yannick Ngakoue level. And given that he's 6'4", 245 pounds, young, and has good use of hands, if he can learn to incorporate power like a Myles Garrett, yeah, we might have something. Now, I don't think he's going to be as big as Myles Garrett. Man, I believe Myles Garrett is around 255, right? Or 250. Myles Garrett is a very big human being. Yeah. So Myles Garrett is a particularly big human being who also has a lot of speed. Micah Parsons is shorter, smaller, but Micah Parsons has a lot of power, a lot of lower body power. Micah Parsons is exceptionally strong. So he's also able to use that. Max Crosby is what you call somebody that has a lot of motor. In other words, Max Crosby just never gives up. And that's not really what it is. Maybe that is what it is. In his mind, he'll just never, ever, ever give up. So he will always get to the quarterback because until the whistle blows, Max Crosby doesn't know anything but go get that. You get the point. So we're going to keep looking here. I'm going to show a couple more video. Then we're going to move to written statements about him. So he's good at shedding. He's not bad at shedding, right? The good use of hands. But he's not good at leveraging, pushing the offensive line forward. He was playing that. Okay, so that's the reason why he's also been playing edge and outside linebacker. Some people think he's gonna just be outside linebacker. I actually think it should be an edge. I think if you can use him to use his power, he should be an edge. People who think it should be an outside linebacker are the people who don't realize that every single good defensive edge player uses power number one, first and foremost. I'm going to tell you right now, in the game of football, nothing beats taking the man in front of you and just shoving him backwards, both directions. That is number one. If you can just shove the guy in front of you backwards, guess what? You're going to open up a lane or you're going to disrupt the lane. So power always comes first. So if Keyron is able to use power first and then move into the shedding, I think we might have something really good here. I really do. Another play here. That's also just a speed play. Now, if you want to look up another play who was a really good speed rusher, actually look up Dwight Freeney. A really, really good. Actually, one of the first. Yeah, actually, I think he was one of the first true speed rushers. But even he had a lot of power. And Dwight Freeney had a bend like you wouldn't believe. So, power generally always is the number one clue of will you be a good edge. See here? Oh, that's just getting around. Yeah. That's just the guard wasn't quick enough there. That was just bad play design. Okay. This one I love. See, this one I love. Oh, never mind. No, I don't. Over pursued. Okay, here. And you see it. You see it, right? There it is. There it is. It's coming. Look, he's right there. Look at that. Boom. Okay, so he put his hands there, but why did you not push him more? Okay, the reason he didn't push him more there is because he pushed him to get enough leverage, and now he's looking for the ball carrier. I actually think the better play here is push him more, or at least you got two hands, right? Use one hand to guard him, and then use the other to look for where the play is. Create more leverage. So he got the first initial boom, but then that was it. You gotta stick with that. You gotta hold on to that, right? Boom. No, don't let it go. Now he let it go just to look for the defender. So it's possible he kind of just figured what the play would be given what the formation of the offense was showing. But in most other instances, yeah, you gotta take that guy just a little bit more backwards. Good play, most likely bad design by the. Oh, okay. You see, this is good. Okay, another one here where just a little more power. Okay, so he breaks off the line and he's already looking to be shifty, right? Well, what if he just uses his power? Look, this guy's smaller than you. What if he just uses his power to just push this dude backwards? Look at this. Just, oh, man. Just push this dude right backwards. Even this dude is tiny. Don't even try slap him away. Just poof. Give him the right hand, metaphorically. You know what I mean? Like, just shove him with one hand. This is your guy. Shove this guy backwards. So he's going to dance. And then now, of course, this guy. If this quarterback knew that this dude was breaking up, this is a completed pass, right? So now we're going to do a little bit more dance. Again, why are we dancing? No dancing. Just shove him. Just push him backwards. And eventually we're going to make the sack. But again, that wouldn't work in the NFL is the problem, right? Because in the NFL, everyone is as strong and as fast as possible on the other side. So if you have power, you're going to have to use that power. And at 245 pounds and 6'4", I do believe Keyron has a lot of power. That's my point with him. So now we're going to go to some written statements about Keyron just to kind of find out what the NFL was thinking, what scouts were thinking. High school only played football senior year. Earned regional defensive MVP. Okay. 14 sacks honors. Okay. Played in all 12 games, 22 tackles. 2023, Arkansas State is 5.5 sacks. And 2025, the one that matters most, is 5 sacks. So twice he got 5 sacks. Okay. What happened here? Played in all 12 games as a reserve, 20 tackles, no, and 1 tackle for loss. Okay. 5-5. Okay. Strength. Twitchy takeoff, getting off the snap and into the upside rush. Change of direction, quickness to eat up two-way go in a rush game. Change of direction, quickness to eat up two-way go. Yeah, quickness. That's not what I'm talking about. I want more of the forward strength and not in so much of the quickness. Because again, the reason why is the side-to-side movement, I can scheme against that. The hardest to scheme against in the NFL is somebody who just deletes their man in front of them. That is the hardest thing to scheme against. If you just take the guy in front of you and you just absolutely remove him from the play, no coach can scheme for that. That's what you want in the defense end. That's what a Myles Garrett is, right? And that's why he has a sack record. How do you scheme for somebody who just takes the guy in front of him and just shoves him backwards and then swims around him, right? So in other words, even if you have finesse plays, good, we still need more options. Just think about any game, any fighting video game. Think about Street Fighter, right? You need more options than just a Hadouken, right? Okay, bending lower half, and this is the good part I'm talking about. Bending lower half allows him to sink and trim the edge of the. Okay, if you can add some power to that bendiness, ooh, okay, I'm telling you, danger. Displayed improvement in the rush. Okay, good pop on the hands. Yep, can give an aggressive reroute to tight ends. Yep. Okay. Here's the negative. Has trouble getting off of pass punches that latch into his frame. What does that tell you? Power, 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 power. That is quintessential what the O line wants to do to you. He's gonna get hands on you, latch onto you, and he won't let you go. Okay. If you want to be an elite edge rusher, power is going to be your very first thing you need to go to. Because you have to, at the very least, stop the O line from just putting hands on you and keeping it there. Because he's going to be very much bigger than you are, at the very least. Okay. Needs to vary his rush tempo to reduce predictability. Okay. This is that whole shifting and dancing around stuff. Sometimes you got to go fast. Sometimes you got to go straight into the defender. Sometimes you got to fake him out. Again, once you start incorporating more power into you, it becomes easier to like scare somebody with how strong you are in the first play. And then for the next two play, remind him that, oh yeah, you can go side to side too. And then in the fourth play, go straight into his chest again. Football is a 3-hour long process. It's an hour-long game that takes a 3-hour-long process. It is a mind game. And the more tools you have, the more mind games you can play. Right now, Keyron Crawford is not able to play a lot of man games because he's quite predictable, because you kind of know what he's going to go for. He's going to try and just quickly swim around you, bend around you. So if you can get hands on him, you should be good. But again, he's 245 pounds. Trust me. Somebody just needs to teach him how to use his power, and you're going to be in big, big trouble. Okay. Still developing, of course. Inconsistent technique, of course. Will tackle tries from a distance instead of closing out the runner because he's long, so he tries to make a big lunge. Actually, I think Tyree Wilson had this issue as well. Below average awareness and recognition as a run defender. So all of this tells me that Keyron Crawford is a fantastic pickup by the Las Vegas Raiders, but he won't be ready to make a big impact till next season. This season, he's going to get a couple starts, right? But he won't get any starts unless Malcolm Coons gets injured. He won't get any starts. But at the very least, Keyron Crawford is going to get in maybe 10 to 12 games, get a play here and there. He needs to make good use of it, but he also cannot rely too much on his swimming ability or his dancing ability. He's got to figure out the power, because if you get drafted in the fourth, it means you're lacking something massive. Why was Kendrick Falk drafted before him? Because Kendrick Falk is just more seasoned as a NFL edge, and he knows how to use his body better. But you give Keyron Crawford one season to learn the power aspect of the game. By the second season, more gym work. Your body gets bigger, better, more mature, healthier. Okay. That's why you get drafted in the fourth. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude the look into Keyron Crawford. I don't really know which exact saying it is, but I think we'll let him tell us which one it is. But I think a really good pickup in the fourth by the Las Vegas Raiders. Was it the fourth or the third? I think it was the third. I think it was the third. Really good pickup, and I think potential, but it could also just become a Yannick Ngakoue kind of situation and not another Max Crosby type of situation. But remember, Max was also picked up in the fourth. And again, what was the thing that they saw in Max that made him who he is now? Okay. I think a lot of those same things exist in Keyron Crawford. If he can learn to incorporate power, his big body, to dominate at the point of contact, I think we got a potential star, at least a potential regular starter. What happens after the third year will be mostly up to him. So thank you for watching. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. This channel cannot grow without your help. And for those of you who love gaming, I am about to take a quick break to get something to drink, and I will keep streaming. And I'm going back to playing Sorrows and trying to get more accomplished there. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. getting some tea. Yo, there's somebody who came in chat. Thank you so much. I was really busy focused on because I was recording that episode. I'm gonna post that to the main channel. So yeah. So I'm gonna get some tea, and then we're gonna play some sorrows. Yeah, sorrows. Some sorrows. We're not gonna play some sorrows. We're gonna play some sorrows. Okay. That's what we're doing. Let me get some tea. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Everything sounds good. All right, all right. Back to sorrows. All right. You know what? Let's bust out the edge. You know what I mean? Let's do something truly crazy. muted. It's just my mic disconnects sometimes because it's, you know. And I've been trying to, so that's a good point. Okay. We're good. Let's go. Whoa, what's that smoke stream right there? Was I tripping? Was that a smoke stream that I saw? Yeah, see that? Strip of smoke line right there? I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna keep going. If I melee, it does stagger. Thanks for coming in, by the way. So I'm a little focused right now. Oh, shit. I hate those damn octopi. Oh, I wanted that. Give me. More. Yeah. Ooh, and then he blasted him in the face. All right. Okay, 8 plus 8. Taking damage will briefly jam my main weapon. Okay, that might be risky. But what's game with it without a little risk? That's not an enemy? Oh, whoa. Oh, what is this thing? I see you, big boy. I see you. Just, you know. Let me get my bearings a bit here, brother. But oh my goodness. Really? That boy can climb. Okay. All right, let's go again. Nothing will stop him, but that freaking monster sure is trying. What is this? Oh, and I fall right. Wait a minute. Do I have to fight every creature? Can I just run past these things? Let's see. Oh. Oh, duh. Okay, let's just, man. New levels unlocked. This is just Diablo. Right? Okay. Ah, son of a... No, we're good. I'm just gonna keep running through until I get back to where I need to go. For some reason, it didn't occur to me that I could just run past all those enemies till the game tells me I can't. But now that I know I can, the game actually just becomes much. Okay, can I leave the area? Okay, so this is solo. Okay, so this area I can't leave. Perfect. There's something big coming, right? There it is. The one angle I didn't know he would take. I didn't even know you could take that angle. Okay. We know how to run through better now, so we're gonna do more running through. This game is fun, but it's not. I mean, add a second chance of death. Yes, I want that. Thank you. Okay, this is good. We just got another life of death, so this is good. How did we get to... I think I gotta get there first. Okay. Let's go in. We don't even need it. But why not? Shooting at me from afar. try to eat it. Broke my shield. Yeah, I figured you would be coming back out. Okay, let's move on. Remember, we still got an extra life, so that's good. I think we need a, I need a, juice me up. Okay. Even in here, I'm just gonna try. Whoa. Oh no, we're good. No, did the speed change? Come on, man. Yeah, it's been wrong this whole time. Jeez. This is why streaming is so hard. Like, most of this stuff just can just stop working at any time. All right, back to the eclipse. This time, we should be ready. Let's go. This is where I came from, right? Yeah. Oh, there we go. I don't fire while being stationary. Something else is shooting at me, right? Okay. Oh, those are outside. His movement there is definitely much harder to predict. Fudge! Okay. Woo! You almost had me there. I don't see him. Woo! Woo! I'm looking for those. Ah, that's what I wanted. Where's he at? No! Oh my goodness. Man. All right, we'll go back in, man. We'll go back in. We're good. We'll go back in. Yeah. We will definitely complete it this time. I mean, after the first explosive rounds over bouncing rounds. No, I prefer bouncing rounds. Here. God, this game got harder. Definitely feels like this game got harder. We already lost our extra life, so. Alright, this is gonna be the last attempt at this. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be the end of it, man. I only have the skills and the patience combined for only like a few runs of this, and I have to try again another time. Thank you for watching. That's gonna be the end of the stream. I'm gonna go post the Raider stuff we just did, so people can start watching that right away. So that is going to be posted in the next 30 minutes. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again. Sorry for any of the audio issues or any of the screen issues we had. It wasn't on me. It's on the OBS, but you know, it happens.